Welcome back to the Max Sleepy channel. This is episode 7. Still in wild territory, just while getting started. We've had some bandits show up. So we are going to need to deal with these boys. Oh. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, welcome back to the Max Sleepy channel. This is episode 7. We're still in the wild territory, which is only getting more and more wild by the looks of it. I have no idea where these bandits came from, but I'm not particularly gutted they did, because got themselves some sweet loot. Another AK-74U. So, oh, that was a bit of excitement. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, episode 7. We're finished in the wild territory at this point. Now, what we need to do now is head back to Rostock, so we can blow out between 1800 and 2100. Okay. We're going to head back to Rostock. We're going to sort our lives out, sell some loot, and we're going to finally introduce ourselves to the Duke faction. Just double check these guys are still up here. There's normally some duty guys on guard up here. Yeah, they are still here. Sometimes they end up dead. They get killed by bandits or such. No, they're still there, they're still alive. So, we're going to head back to Rostock. We're going to go and kit up, resupply. And yeah, we're going to introduce ourselves to General Voronin, who is the leader of duty. And we're also going to speak to his second in command, the Colonel, who is duty's quartermaster. Quite a useful man to know. I think, yeah, I do have... This is our character at the moment, because we've got that mercenary armour on. It's only cosmetic. We took the patch off, which I believe means that it's effectively factionless. But it gives us way better protection than that bloody crappy loner leather jacket ever did. At some point we'll try and get some actual nice loner gear. But for now, this set of B5 mercenary armour is quite nice. It's Spetsnaz armour, acquired and repurposed, so it's pretty cool. This Spetsnaz armour. So we're going to head through here. The man-trap anomaly. That is... So there's an anomaly behind this fence, which you can get to. It's a bit of a ball ache. I've gone in there and got the artifact from it before. But it's a pain to get. It's not very fun trying to navigate it. There's a lot of that hanging moss stuff, which is just horrific. It's my least favourite anomaly. So here he is, it's Colonel Petrenko. He normally wants some stuff done. A bureau hand, we won't be getting one of them for a while. Oh, bandit in cordon, yeah, we'll have that. There'll be a dead duty here in garbage, we'll take that. He always likes giving this one, storm the enemy. This is where you basically help out duty to attack freedom. We're not going to do that This is a good one though, the Defend Rostock. That's one that potentially will just clear itself. Yeah, hop in here. We're going to have a ton of rounds that we just have no use for, no interest in, as well as these little things, these outfit upgrades. At this moment in time, we have nothing to do with those. 27 armor pills, those are for psi resistance. Glucose shot we don't need. Morphine ampule, this is nice if we ever need a bit of health. Kerbatrenko, he doesn't buy a lot of stuff that we're trying to sell. A lot of it is too damaged. I'm tempted to lower the level at which binoculars, we will definitely buy those. I'm tempted to lower the level at which merchants will buy guns off you. You don't make a lot of money from selling the guns, but it just feels like it would be nice to actually have a reason to try and rescue some weapons and buy some more of that. And then the big thing we need to buy is some rounds for this AKS 74U. So these AP rounds are very expensive, but they do pierce class 4 body armor. I think what we'll do is we'll buy a mag of them, and the rest of the ammo I want to use will probably be just these FMJs. And we'll buy 2 mags worth of those. We've already got sort of a magazine worth of them as well. This Ukrainian beer, we're not going to bother with that, so we'll sell that. And we'll sell all of these FMJ rounds as well. So, yeah, 20 grand for just some ammo and some binos, which is pretty crazy. Might keep the Cobra sight. No, we'll be able to get more of them. This is also the man you want to speak to if you're thinking of changing faction. So if I wanted to join duty right now, he would be the man to do that. But we're not going to do that. At some point we may join a faction. We may even join a few factions over the course of this playthrough. As said at the start, this is going to be a long series, guys. I'm expecting a lot of episodes of this. Maybe some people will watch it, maybe nobody will watch it. I'm just having fun recording it, really. As always, say, any tips, any tricks, if you like my content, if you hate my content, please do comment. I'm very, very new, I'm just starting out. My production quality is quite low. But I'm just recording the games I'm playing. Production will get better as I learn. I'm a newbie, but I love Stalker Anomaly. It's a game I play all the time. So I figured, why not record the legacy of Max Sleepy? But anyway, this is General Voronin. He's the leader of duty, and he'll tell me a bit about their history. So yeah, they have a good sort of relationship with the ecologists. They're basically here to try and destroy the zone. Basically, that's what they want to do: protect humanity and protect the ecologists. So yeah, and he'll also occasionally give us tasks. So 12 monolith faction patches. Oh, this is an interesting little quest. We're not going to take this one because it's at the army warehouses, but basically they put some duty soldiers undercover with the bandits, and then they need to get them out effectively. So they send you to kill the bandits, and one of them will be equipped with, yeah, it's always like a Dragunov SVD rifle. You need to kill all the others but leave him alive. It's a massive pain in the arse, this quest, unless you've got yourself like a sniper rifle, so we're not going to take that. The monolith patch, yeah, we will fight some monolith at some point, inevitably. So we'll just take that quest and bank it, basically. I'm not expecting to fight them. The sort of earliest you can really fight monolith is the army warehouses. If you go up to the barrier, you'll bump into some there. They're quite scary people. They've got really good guns, really good armor, If you manage to down them and then get too close, they'll drop a grenade, martyrdom, Call of Duty 4 style, and they'll just detonate themselves. So very, very dangerous guys. They take a hell of a lot of damage as well. They're proper bullet sponges. But they are the main sort of bad guy of the game, I suppose. Anyway, this here is Mangun. Not really sure what that means. It's probably something in Russian. But this is their worker. We'll ask him for the normal quest as well. He needs basic tools. We will try and get this guy tooled up as well as Xenotech down in the cordon, just because it's useful to have kind of guys who can fix your stuff. But he sells all of the usual stuff. We could do with a heavy sewing kit, but that is 13 grand. But that would give us the ability to fix up our kit. Basic sewing kit. Oh, this is a grooming kit. Yeah, we could really do with something just to start fixing this armour up. Tell you what, I am going to buy this. I know it's 13 grand and that leaves us with very little ammunition. 500 roubles he will unlock encrypted PTAs that you find as well. This was a dead duty that we found. Nothing remotely useful, and there's sadly no stash information, so what we are going to do is use... damn, we can't use... we'll fix our gas mask though. Use the camo tarpaulin for that. I was hoping we'd be able to fix our armour, but it seems it's a little bit too far gone. But at the very least we can keep our gas mask going, because that's going to be very important as well. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at our tasks and see if we've got any that we need to hand in. We do not. So I guess we're just heading back down to the garbage. We'll go and find that Missy Julie soldier at the same time. And I suppose we'll head back down to Cordon. What we'll do, we'll head down to the garbage, we'll go and find this dutier. Then we will drop quickly into Yantar, or sorry, Agraprom, via this exit, just to go and get that little stash. And then we'll head back down to Cordon, get the stash, and take out, there'll be a group of bandits which have taken over the vehicle depot down here. So we'll go and deal with them as well. And that'll probably be the episode, I would imagine. Depends on what happens. Yeah, get out of here, Stalker. I get it. At some point we'll want to get a little stash set up here at the garbage. Once we can afford to buy backpacks which we can drop. I normally put a backpack near Colonel Petrenko, just because it's useful to have kind of a little stash near him. But we don't need to worry about that too much for now. So we'll get our PM out. There shouldn't be any mutants here because we wiped them out not too long ago. But you never know. Raining again, as always. If I wanted to see rain, I'd just look out my bedroom window. Yeah, it often rains in the zone. That's pretty standard. Yeah, we'll head up to the garbage. So we made it to the garbage, no trouble. What I cut out there was a little bit of travel time, just because there is a lot of travel time in Anomaly, just running about, walking about. A lot of it's quite interesting, but particularly the entrance and exit of Rostock, those kind of bits, they are incredibly dull. Hear a bit of shooting at the older train station. So our little quest is just up here basically. So we're going to equip our rifle. Oh, bandits are attacking Butcher in his train station. There's our guy. Got by those aren't lurkers. What are these guys called? They're another restored bit of content. Fractures, I think. Oh no, it's a bloodsucker. Oh, we'll take that meat. Okay, we've got to go amongst whatever this is. We'll drop a quick save. And then let's go and see what's occurring. Room Butcher's Domain. Bandito. Closer to whatever's going on over here. Oh, it's all kicking off. Okay. Nice. I agree. No, get away from that. Need to go jump in pretty quick when other stalkers are about. They love taking all the loot for themselves.
No, привет.
We can get some roubles, bit of ammo. This butcher, not remotely phased by anything. We can sell all of our mutant parts to him. Some bits, yeah, 2400. Decent bit of cash, really. Well, we made that. We should, I think, just have time to get to Agroprom and get that stash, but we might not make it to the cordon as we were hoping. Such is life in the zone, you know, there are delays of all kinds. Oh, is that a dead guy? Is that just a funky rock? Oh, that is a dead guy. Rest in peace, free stalker friend. Yeah, no, pretty nice Spaz 12 though. We're not going to use those pistols, we're not going to use that Scorpion. The Spaz 12 is pretty sweet. But, I get those elsewhere. Oh, we need a little sippy of water. And one of those bandits just happened to have a canteen, so we'll drink the bandit's water. It's always nice to be helped out by a friend, eh? What do we do now? It's a bit pointless buying the binoculars, really. You know, ideally, we'll always have a scoped rifle because they're just better. So the binoculars were a little bit of a waste of money, but hey ho. Better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them, eh? What I'd really like to start saving up for is a decent headlamp or set of night vision goggles. Night vision goggles probably aren't going to appear in the loot pool for a while, just because we've got the progression set to kind of a bit slower. But yeah, potentially we might get some of those soon. So this is Agroprom. A wholly unpleasant place. Home of one of the secret labs. There is a military base here. Sometimes it's duty, mostly it's military. We're staying the hell away from there. And this is one of the labs from the main game, which at some point we will go to. But not yet. Ooh. interesting thing to find. Dead Stalker. He's just part of the terrain. You can't do anything with him. He's just kind of there to show how dangerous the zone is, as if we didn't know already, based on the fact that we're probably on death number 7, 8, maybe. I've had lost count. Yeah. So I think we will head to the cordon. We'll do a quick artifact hunt through the scrapyard, I think, just because we're here and we can. There was a Scythe Storm recently, so potentially it's normally after emissions, I think, where artifacts respawn, but you never know. We might get lucky and find an artifact here. There's no enemies, which is nice. Don't see any artifacts kind of loafing around on the ground, so probably there won't be any. Yeah, looks like we're shit out of luck, as one might say. But oh well, it's hardly the end of the world. There'll be plenty of artifacts to go around. Actually, I'm going to keep my pistol out because this road occasionally gets travelled by mutants. As if to illustrate my point, there is a flash. And a ball. Can't skin the balls. At some point we are going to want to invest in a better knife. Even if it's just a hunting knife, just so that we can skin things like boars and stuff. But for now, it's not really that important. Although, that being said, our armour can now take a single modification. So at some point we might want to try and get a good bit of mutant skin to slap on our armour. Okay, we're going to transition into cordon, and then as long as nothing's on the checkpoint on the other side, we'll end it there. If there is somebody here, we'll have another scrap. We'll see if we can live, and then we'll end it. It's nice to go back to cordon every now and then. Oh dear. Soldiers. Oh no, did I murder a loner? Son of a bitch. I don't think it was us that killed the loner. Whoa. Now the soldiers actually do come with generally some quite good weapons and loot. We might have killed this guy actually. There is potential. Ooh. Oh, look at this thing. Type 63 completely trashed. We'll dump that. There's no point carrying that around. I think that probably was us that killed this loner actually. Oh dear, Max Sleepy the murderer. But, in theory, nobody should have cared about that. But anyway, this has been episode 7. We're back in the cordon just to do some more bits and bobs. So join us in the next episode where we will continue to explore the cordon and tread the path on our road to legend. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Comment anything you want, let me know, tips or tricks, feedback, I'm always willing to listen. Thanks very much. Max Sleepy signing off.